28 August 2024 deep dive current affairs, and we will be discussing these topics from the Assam Tribune, Hindu and Indian Express newspaper. Now the first topic is Boka Khesa Bhaona. Now Bhaona is important our CSI paper karane. In the recent APSC exams such as research assistant etc., some questions are being asked from the current affairs perspective. Now regarding this, the Boka Khesa Bhaona. Now, Sutia was one of the main administrative hub of the northern belt during the Ahom era. And yate 𝐓𝐸 an administrative officer had established an official headquarters. And he initiated many new traditions and customs and culture. So, under his leadership, he started various festivals, Rag, Bhaona, etc. And Khorangi Borua, a subordinate to Solal Gohai, was given a start of organizing Boka Khesa Bhaona at Khorangila. Okay, as per the direction given, Boka Khesa Bhaona was initiated by Khorangi Borua. Okay, the descendants of Khorangi Borua observed the historic Bhaona tradition with pomp and grandeur on the auspicious occasion of Krishna Janmashtami at 𝐤𝐸 Borua Suk Namghar premises. So, আমাৰ ইয়াতে from this article Boka Khesa Bhaona কি হয় গম পালো. Then Sutiat regionত Solal Gohai was আৰু তেখেতৰ আন্ডাৰত খৰঙি বৰুৱা. Okay, লগতে ইয়াৰ লগতে the article also mentioned about the জন্ম যাত্ৰা নাট. আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা গম পাওঁ the জন্ম যাত্ৰা নাট was written by Sri Gopal Atta. প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে বা APSCৰ বাকিবোৰ এক্সামৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে. আমাৰ নেক্সট টপিকটো হ'ল EWS quota. GS2 GSI প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়. Chief Minister links EWS quota with creation of the post. Now, 103rd Amendment Act of our Article 15 Clause 6 for Educational Institution EWS reservation or Article 16 Clause 6 for jobs EWS reservation ona hoisile. Okay, but G2 Amendment ona hol 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act. It allows both central and state government to provide reservation for EWS, but the state governments can decide whether to do so or not. If a state doesn't decide to provide reservations, they can set their own income cutoff to determine who is considered EWS. So EWS are important why they recently, as per Supreme Court judgment, under equality under determined reasonability ase, aru Article 46 under amar ki ase, weaker section of the society, tare karone government step low pare, etu karone EWS is constitutional declare kora hoisile. Now Government of Assam said that only after the creation of 10% additional jobs by additional posts, it will implement the 10% EWS quota in the state government. Okay, so এতিয়ালৈকে কিহৰ কাৰণে ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰা হোৱা নাই বা কিহৰ কাৰণে ৰখাই দিয়া হৈছে EWS আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা গম পালো. ইণ্টাৰভিউ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়. The next topic is regarding indigenous people of Assam. Assam is safe if indigenous people are safe, says the Chief Minister. Now, who are indigenous Assamese? The 1951 report defines an indigenous person is anyone belonging to the state of Assam, speaking any of the language and dialects spoken in the state. But in the recent time, Brahmo Committee, by Horishankar Brahmo Committee, has rejected this definition, calling it incomplete and liable for misuse. Now, indigenous in Ohomia, 𝐃𝐢𝐬, which is used to refer ethnocultural communities with an ancestral roots in the states. It was originally used to describe land and property use, but today it is a political connotation. As per many experts, people who are descended from immigrants from 19th to 20th century are not considered 𝐃𝐢𝐬. Also, recently in 2022, Assam Cabinet recognized the 5 Muslim communities as 𝐃𝐢𝐬. কি হয়? গৰিয়া, মৰিয়া, জুলহা, দেশী and সাইয়াদ. তো 5টা মুছলিম কমিউনিটি. এটা লেটছে সাইয়াদ. তো সাইয়াদ কমিউনিটি ক'ৰ পৰা আহিলে? So কোৱা হয় যে আজান পীৰ কোন হয়? He celebrated for his efforts for unifying the people in the Brahmaputra Valley. Okay, and also for the creation of zikir. Okay, Azan Pir. Now he is a part of Assamese cultural milieu. Or when Azan Pir came to Assam with many preachers, they were, as per many information, they were the descendants of the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, the people and the traditions are known as the Sayyads. So Sayyads, some are indigenous Muslims, the government declared course. Okay, other than Sayyad, there are Goriya. Now Goriya, between 1615 to 1682, the Mughals attacked Assam around 17 times. And during this time, soldiers that fought for the Mughals later became the prisoner of the war. And Ahom kings allowed the soldiers to stay in Assam. Many people believed they belonged to original Gaur, to Gaur region. Okay, to the ancient Muslim capital of Bengal, and hence they got the name of Goria. আমি ছয়ত গম পালোঁ, গৰিয়া গম পালোঁ। নেক্সট মৰিয়া। মৰিয়া কি হয়? আফটাৰ দ্য ডিফিট অফ তুৰ্বাক খান ডিউৰিং দ্য আহোম কিং চুহুংমুং, okay, the 14th Ahom king. The prisoners of the war settled around Koliabor region. Okay, these soldiers, thousands in numbers, later married local Assamese women and came to known as the Moria. Okay, so Sayed gom palu, Goria gom palu, Moria gom palu. Okay, the year. So these are important. Okay, then Desi. Desi ki hoy? Desi are believed to be among the first batch of people in Assam to have embraced Islam. আৰু Desi, they trace their lineage to 𝐓𝐴𝐬𝐽𝐿. Okay, the 𝐂𝐡𝐢𝐬 chief who converted to Islam during the invasion of 𝐓𝐿�𝐼. Okay, Desi পিছত আমাৰ থাকিলে জুলহা। জুলহা কোন হয়? The Julhas are also called Jolha or Joloha. Okay, the Julhas, they originally belong to the undivided Bihar, Orissa, West Bengals, are believed to be converts from Adivasis. Okay, so there are two phases of migration of the community in Assam. First, during the time of Ahom kings, mainly weavers community, or later for tea gardens. Okay, so these are the origins about the Sayed, Goria, Moria, Julha and Desi. ঠিক আছে। ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে the Harishankar Brahma Committee, SS Brahma Committee, the 7 member committee established by Assam government in 2017 for ensuring the protection of the rights of indigenous people. Okay, the committee suggested that non-indigenous people could not be allotted non-agricultural land. The Brahmi committee laid down its own definition. It says that an indigenous assigned person has to have lived in the state for several generations and should belong to the ancient tribe, ethnic clan which is originated in Assam. Such a person should be determined to save his ethnic, linguistic and cultural identity and believe that his cultural language and identity is different from others inhabiting this land. Okay, so indigenous অসমীয়া কোন হয়? আমাৰ বহুতেই বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। 2020 মেইনছৰ কুৱেশ্যন আহি গৈছিলে, হু আৰ আছামিজ এণ্ড অসমীয়া। অসমীয়া কোন হয়? তো চিমিলাৰলি মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে, ইণ্টাৰভিউৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে। The next topic is regarding deep in road accident fatalities, not accident but a fatalities in Assam. So there is one called Brasilia Declaration on Road Safety, adopted at the second Global High-Level Conference on Road Safety in Brazil in 2015. The declaration includes recommendations on sustainable transport, enforcement, post-crash response, pedestrian and cyclist safety. UN has declared 2010 to 20 as the decade of action for road safety. লগতে SDG আণ্ডাৰত আমাৰ goal 3 আণ্ডাৰত আমাৰ এই পাৰ্টটো আছে। Okay, now as per the report, as per the government report, the number of road accidents in the state has increased compared to last year. So 2023 আমাৰ 2024 number of accidents increase হৈছে, but the fatalities has dropped due to timely medical intervention. That means the medical infrastructure has bettered in the recent times. Okay, in January 2023, state recorded 654 accidents, while in 2024 819 accidents, at least more than 200 বেছি আছে। February 2023 comparison 23 582, 24 822. Okay, the chief minister has said that during the first 6 months there is an substantial number of increase in the number of accidents, but number of fatalities in 2023, total fatalities was 1670 due to accidents, whereas it decreased to 1248 in 2024. Okay, so chief minister said that our accident বাঢ়িছে by 45%, but the fatalities are reduced by 25%. That means our health infrastructure has become much better. So important হ'ব পাৰে Brasilia Declaration, Prelims কাৰণে important হ'ব পাৰে, UN's dictate of action for road safety important হয়, আৰু the data are important for means exam. The next topic is regarding Bharat zero emission trucking, shifting zero truck gears. Okay, so trucking in India, road transport predominantly represented by trucks, cater to 70% of the freight demand. মানে 70% of the আমাৰ যিখিনি freight হয় সেইখিনি ট্ৰাকৰ থ্ৰুদি হয়, not railway. the number of trucks expected to quadruple by 4 million to 17 million by 2050. Okay, 4 times বাঢ়ি যাব. Categorizing trucks, light duty trucks, less than 3.5 tons, medium 3 to 5 to 12 tons, high to greater than 12 tons. So transportation cost 62% of the logistics, 14% of GDP, or can be substantially reduced by this ZET or zero emission trucking adoption. Now, key hoy. Recently, Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India launched the Bharat Zero Emission Trucking Policy Advisory. Now, key hoy. It is designed to be flexible, adaptable, and outlining 30 policy interventions to promote the adoption of zero emission trucking. Okay, zero emission trucks are vehicles powered by clean energy like electricity, hydrogen, producing no emissions. Objective aim to guide India towards sustainable future, net zero emission, etc. Key focus mainly 5 categories. Okay, main focus: financial and non-financial incentives, regulations, guidelines, rules to support zero emission trucking, infra development of charging stations, etc. Business and financing support for companies and funding mechanism, stakeholder-centric initiative, collaboration among various stakeholders, government, industry, community, etc. Prelims karone bahut beshi important, GST karone important hoy, and the data given here is very important. The next topic is regarding global real estate transparency index. So India is 31st ranked in the JLL's latest global real estate transparency index. Okay, so India's tier 1 markets have entered into transparent zone for the first time with composite score of 2.44. India ranked 31st among 89 countries. Prelims karone amar bahut beshi important. India is also the top global performer of the 2024. There are 13 countries in the high transparency zone, where UK is in the top with a score of 1.24, followed by US, Australia, Canada, Netherlands, New Zealand, Ireland, Sweden, Germany, Japan, Belgium, Singapore. Finland leads the one that in transparent zone. So it was a high transparency zone. This is transparent zone. So Hong Kong, India, South Africa, etc. The remaining are semi-transparent, low transparent, and opaque zones. Due to regulatory interventions such as RERA, okay, Real Estate Regulatory Authority, then insolvency and bankruptcy code, etc., improve investor protection with digital land registry, etc. India's the rank has increased. Okay, and rank has got better. Also, India ranks among the top 10 global destinations for transaction process and 12 for global market fundamentals. So these are very important for next upcoming prelims. The next topic is regarding digital payment status in India. Already a bosor amar main shot question hai goise in the GST paper. Okay, digital economic status in India. This report is given by Sage India. Okay, Sage India is one of the companies. Okay, as per the report, more than 40% of the consumers in tier 3 to tier 6 cities use digital payment on daily basis, and 48% claim to use it in once in 2 days. That means around it's a good number. That is, it reflects the frequent usage of digital payments by consumers even in tier 3 to tier 6 location in India. Okay, as per the report by Sage India. According to the report, nearly half of the merchants who are not using the digital payments are unaware of the service because that internet penetration bahut kam. In contrast, staggering 94% of the consumers who are not using the digital payments are aware but still don't use it, as they face issues like internet connectivity, limited knowledge, mistrust, etc. 74% of the consumers claim to be using digital payment services for transaction for family member need. The report said that 41% merchants claim to receive less than 20% of the sales through digital payments. Around 15% of the merchants claim to receive more than 50%. So definitely, we can say this is untapped potential. With RBI's UPI, then ULI lending interface, okay, then JAM, these three Trinity, India's digital economy is going to grow. Okay, that are important for means. Next, certain prelims factuals. Chile's Atacama salt flat sinking due to lithium mining. Now, Atacama lithium brine extraction. Lithium brine extraction is process where salt-rich water is pumped to the surface and into evaporation ponds to extract lithium. The method is prevalent in salt flats like Chile's Atacama, one of the world's largest lithium sources. But there are some impacts on wildlife. Okay, due to this lithium extraction, it has led to decline in flamingo population in the Atacama region. অ'কে আৰু এফেক্টিং দ্য ৱাটাৰ লেভেলছ এটচেট্ৰা চ' আৰু থাকে আমাৰ চল্ট ফ্লেট ছিংকিং আৰু যদি আমাৰ আৰু কুৱেশ্যন থাকিব পাৰে যে টাৰ্ম কল লিথিয়াম ট্ৰাইংগল দ্য 3 কাউণ্ট্ৰিজ য'ত ভেৰি লাৰ্জ এমাউণ্ট অফ লিথিয়াম পোৱা যায় কি হয় কিৱৰ্ডটো হ'ল ABC A মানে হ'ল আৰ্জেণ্টিনা B মানে হ'ল বলিভিয়া আৰু C মানে হ'ল চিলি দিছ ইজ দ্য লিথিয়াম ট্ৰাইংগল দেন ছেকশ্যন 163 BNS is promulgated in কোকৰাঝাৰ অ'কে নাও কি হয় ছেকশ্যন 163 of the ভাৰতীয় নাগৰিক সুৰক্ষা সংহিতা BNSS কি হয় আৰ্জেণ্ট কেছেছ অফ নিউচেন্স অফ এপ্ৰিহেণ্ডেড ডেঞ্জাৰ পাৱাৰ টু ইছ্যু অৰ্ডাৰ ইন আৰ্জেণ্ট কেছেছ অফ নিউচেন্স অৰ এপ্ৰিহেণ্ডেড ডেঞ্জাৰ ৰিচেণ্টলি কলিকতাটো প্ৰমলগেট কৰা হৈছিলে দেন স্পেক্স এছ পলাৰাইজ ডন মিছন it will be the first non-governmental mission to conduct a spacewalk reaching an unprecedented altitude of 700 kilometers above the earth. It will also orbit earth through regions of the highly charged belt of radiation. There are two of these. One is the Van Allen belts, an inner and outer one. These altitudes